What is up, guys? Echoes here, and I just got back from the gym just to hear the news about PlayStation. I was completely shocked that this was the news that PlayStation wanted to drop today. It's very interesting by a business standpoint to say this now, but it's not surprising. If you know me, I'm a big physical game person. I will buy physical games just to preserve them, knowing the future is coming for exact moments like this. Now, PlayStation announced that starting January 2028, they're going to stop physical media production on the disc. So what they're going to do is just like Grand Theft Auto, where they're going to have a box in retail stores with codes inside, most likely. So the reason they probably started to announce this now is because GTA 6 is doing this. So with the blowback of GTA 6 only having a code in the box, they were like, hey, this is the perfect time to announce that this is our plan. Now, what makes this very interesting in the video game market is, one, it's making all of our physical media purchases very, very valuable now. It's like everyone says, vote with your wallet. I wouldn't recommend buying anything digital, but honestly, with the giant landscape of everything now, that's really hard to do. And also, this kind of starts going out with the plans of PlayStation 6, right? So with the PlayStation 6, that's probably coming out either in 2028 or late 2027 is my prediction. Because what they're going to do is they're just going to have, hey, there's no physical disk drive in the PlayStation 6 unless if it's detachable or attachable, whatever like that. And they're going to be like, hey, this is the new norm. Every PlayStation 6 game is going to be digital only. The real big problem with this that many may not really think about, they're like, oh, we'll just purchase digitally. This just makes it where Sony is going to have the full market for video game sales for their console. This was the best thing about physical media is, hey, you have it, it's yours, but then you also had the option to go pass it along to a buddy, let them borrow it, or just resell it, and then you could also buy used games. That is going to go away with the whole digital-only market for Sony. Because at this point, there's going to be less options for you. They're going to try to make more money because they know you're going to have to buy from them, right? And that's going to create a whole giant issue with the market. And it's also going to create another trend with other companies like Microsoft, like Nintendo. Nintendo has already stated that all of their first-party games are going to be on the keycard still, but who knows? This could change their mindset. They could see, hey, Sony's doing still well with the all-digital market, and Nintendo could completely change their minds. And they already have the game keycard situation. So instead of having a code in the box, they have the game keycard. So they're already itching their way towards that same market. Now, with Sony and Nintendo having this mindset, this could also go to Microsoft thinking the same thing, where Microsoft could start doing this and having their own niche and control of their market, right? This leads to more money in their pocket. But the problem is Sony started having issues where they're losing licensing. Like the big whole debacle in the UK right now, where there was 500 movies taken off of PlayStation stores, even though you purchased it. If you purchased it, you can't watch it anymore. And who says that this won't happen to video games? It's already happened with some video games that you can't purchase anymore. Like the big ones from like the Activision Marvel games, like say like Shattered Dimensions. You can't buy that on digital fronts anymore. You can't buy Marvel's Ultimate Alliance really from digital stores because of the licensing issue. This could also happen with Sony, Nintendo, and Microsoft years down the line. This is why physical media is so important, and we're starting to lose that. And while I was about to go home, make a video about Star Fox, it is the perfect example on why Nintendo is winning right now to me at the current market, because this is still physical on the cartridge, and that's why I'm supporting them right now. With that case, I don't really know if I want a PlayStation 6. It really just depends on what games they're here to provide. This will also cause a big divide with Microsoft as well. I think this will set a fire under Microsoft to have bigger titles to come out, because let's be real, Microsoft hasn't had that many big games to come out on the reason why you need to buy an Xbox. And this will lead to them being like, oh, we need to start developing more so we can have more dominant to have people really buy our console because PlayStation will have a complete market on their digital only, right? Is essentially what they're really going to do. So this changes the whole market of the video game industry. Also, with the rises of console prices and RAM shortages, all of that is having an impact on everything. Actually, what Sony's really going to do is they're going to say, oh, this is to make the consoles cheaper because they don't have to spend all the money on making physical discs. I think that'll be their PR excuse. I'm hoping people realize that this is a really bad thing for the video game industry, and it's also going to kill the community. Like, I like going to physical events where you can go find games you want to buy, celebrate video games at gaming conventions. Like, I've done it for the past 2 years with my buddies. We go to a game convention and look for games. And if that's going to be the case, you're going to kill that community because you're not going to get people together because you're isolating people with digital purchases. It's a very, very sad day for us. I think what we need to do is, if you're a physical game person like I am, continue to buy physical media as you can, because in the next 2 to 3 years, it's going to go away. That's just how it's going to be. So I'm going to be still purchasing my Nintendo 2 games that are just on the cartridge, and I'll be buying Nintendo Switch games that are on the cartridge, or any physical games that are going to be on the disc. Like, I know Marvel Spider-Man 2 was physically on the disc. I'm hoping Wolverine is the same case. If that's the case, I will buy the disc, but that's just how gaming's going to be. I would love to hear what you guys think about this giant news in the comments below. Let me know what you think of it. If you're a digital only person and you think this is a good thing, or if you're a physical media person like I am, like how bad you think this is, or just your thoughts on how it may change the market in the next few years. But I just wanted to get my thoughts out there. It really sucks for us physical media people, and we're going to see how it goes, and especially very less accessible to everyone else because the market in general is just super shitty right now. But that's just my opinion. Thank you so much for watching if you're still here, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.